Hey guys, what's up? Danny here, and today I'm gonna be talking about how people get successful and like how what success is. And honestly, like when you move like a plane, when you move so fucking fast, you could achieve so many different things. Now, obviously, I don't move fast every single day, and moving fast is obviously risky in and of itself, right? Because everybody kind of has their limitations and everything, but nobody really pushes their limitations, right? And so I also wanted to talk about cryptocurrency, and yeah, like they're going up in the market right now. We got Doge up by 10% compared to all other cryptos. It's actually doing very, very well, and that's actually really, really good, right? We got, you know, this stuff going on. And so, people, they manifest power in like very, very different ways, but at the end of the day, like you got to switch up your flow and shit, right? Like, I've been doing Uber, whatever, for a while now. It's like, I got another job where it's like, I'm be working there, making calm, good money and everything. You gotta switch up the flow. You can't always drive around. You can't always do that. You can't always do this. You gotta switch up the flow. You gotta always do different shit. And this is the thing. Most importantly, girls are gonna feel it when you're doing different things. When you're moving different because that's it. Um so yeah, what else did I want to say? Like, just cutting out all the people in your life that aren't good to you, right? I was working at a job where there was people, and it's like a funding job where it's like you need to close deals and stuff. And I'm gonna talk more about this in a bit. So I'm talking about, like, the people that are lines in society are the ones that get the furthest in society, right? There's some people that are extremely good at manipulation, right? And when you like start that manipulation or you work so fucking hard and shit, right? Eventually, like it does get better. Like your manipulation skills and tactics, they do get better and stuff. There's always girls. Yo, think about this. What is Andrew Tate's worth right now? What is his soul worth? It's worth a lot of fucking money. I don't care about all the evil shit that he's done. It's worth a lot of fucking money. And you know why? Because he hustled so fucking hard that he's able to run a business out of his house, literally has girls that do OnlyFans for him, and where, he probably just takes all their money and shit, and, they're getting entertained by him at the end of the day, right? Maybe he, gets to choose, like, oh, I want to bang you, and then I'm bang you, and everything like that, right? It's just, the mindset is insane. That is a power mindset, where it's like, you get to choose what girl you want for what specific day because you have so much fucking money that, you can feed all of them, and you can make a lot of money by whatever, because people know you. Andrew Tate is well known. Whatever website he does start, right? A lot of people are gonna want to click on that, and they're gonna want to view that content, and they're gonna want to continuously like view it all the time. And so yeah, that's it. That's what I've been focusing on, is that you cannot let any girl be too comfortable around you and shit, right? Like this weekend and stuff, I deadass had a situation where, yeah, there was a girl that, she's with me and whatever, and then there's another girl, and then they're kind of fighting over, me with each other and all this other shit. And I just put one of the girls in a position where, like, listen, I don't really want you and stuff. And she was like, yeah, I'm just gonna chase you and stuff because that's how much I like you. And at the end of the day, I'm like, wow, that's fucking crazy. Like, she's willing to do all that type of stuff for me, and I'm like, that just makes me feel special. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm a fucking hustler and shit. At the end of the day, I'm gonna be a fucking hustler and shit. And if I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want, there's gonna be no girl that's gonna tell me what to do and how I should live my life. Because if there's anybody that's telling me how I should do that, then they can go fuck themselves. I'm gonna get angry. I'm gonna cut people off, right? If I'm not getting my way, whoever is willing to help me out get my way, right? Those are my angels. Those are people that I love to have around, right? because that's the business of it. That's the business of it, is that those people are gonna be around you, right? No matter what. If you hustled so fucking hard that your mindset has gotten really, really strong, right? Those people are gonna want to be around you. You're gonna attract so many people in that type of way, in that type of manner. And you practice manipulation so much. Now this is the thing, is that my boy used to do this cash advance, whatever, these cash advance companies, right? These cold callers, they're like calling people and stuff, they're bringing in these deals and everything, right? Over time you realize that a lot of people, they don't really have that in them to actually scam people. And all those cash advance companies that are calling people up, hey, do you need a loan and stuff, right? This and that. It's it's a pretty scammy job. And so all the people that are kind of running it, they basically, those companies are kind of just loopholes in the system, and whatever manipulation they have to do, they kind of do it. And so it's all mind games. Is that if you really want to work on mind games, get into cash advance stuff. Look at people that are very smart with the way that they do the deals and everything. Is that you just need to know all the right things to say. You got to flatter people, you got to be very charming at the end of the day. And then if motherfuckers get fucked over, then they're gonna be like, oh my god, I'm so sad, and they're gonna fucking leave you and shit. But then some motherfuckers are gonna want to continue to get fucked over because they like your charm, they like your this and that. So you're kind of in control of those people in that situation, right? Because they like your charm. You're just more charming than the other motherfuckers. And why? Where do people get charm? I mean, some people, they naturally just have good energy attached to them, or cold-hearted, or assholes and everything. It's it really just depends on the person. But at the end of the day, just you got to do everything. You got to work out. You gotta work out. You got to make money. You do some school shit there on the side. Do some business shit on the side. Like, that's what I do and stuff. I go to school. I don't give a shit. I still go to college and shit because everybody's telling me that's what I should do. So I'm gonna just do it. But I'm gonna go work at the same time. I'm gonna make a shit ton of money. I'm gonna, get girls at the same time. I'm gonna go to parties at the same time. I'm gonna do everything at the same time. And eventually, you reach a point where it's like, you're so fucking concentrated. Your mindset is so fucking strong that people are gonna feel that energy, right? And they're going to want to be around you, right? Because a lot of people, they're not working to their full potential. But when you actually put your mind to something and you stay focused, right? And you're always constantly doing something busy, something to improve yourself, right? You're constantly finding all the loopholes and stuff, right? Your mind is only going to work its way up, right? Because that's how brain cells work, is that they adapt to pressure. Right, you apply some pressure on some motherfuckers, right? And they're like, oh, I want to leave you, I want to dip, and do this, do that, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? But when you apply pressure to yourself, to your body, to your mind, right, over time, you do get stronger. You do get stronger. And maybe not everybody's going to get stronger, but who the fuck cares and shit? If you have that warrior spirit in you, you will continue and you will be very successful in life. Because your body is made to adapt, to change. And why are people constantly getting taller throughout the generations, right? They, well, probably because of the good nutrition, the good diet and everything, right? But, you also think about the good nutrition, good diet, right? On top of that, you also have, just like all these different things that are presented in front of you. And obviously people back in the day, they used to be hunter-gatherer lifestyle, and so they would like hunt animals, and they would constantly kind of be busy trying to keep themselves fed and everything, right? And right now we have internet money, we have all this other money going around, and so what's the point of working physically when you could work mentally, right? But you got to do both of those things at the same time to really win. Is that I'm gonna give y'all an example. So let's say you're making internet money by maybe like scamming people on the low, maybe not considered scamming, but you just got that charm, you're making internet money like that, whatever, you're doing some TikToks, promoting some products, making a name for yourself, right, online, right? And then you're also working out at the same time, doing that type of shit, right? Obviously don't work out for too long, and don't work out too much, right? But if you're just like going on runs, I don't know, I was going on runs in the cold before, and how like it made my mind feel like so fucking sharp after, you know, every time I went on a run in the cold or I went out to go to a fucking party and shit. And like, who cares if people go to parties? I understand they can be dumb and shit, but at the end of the day, like, you know, if you're constantly around some shitty ass bacteria and shit, like, you know, like some people, like, they just adapt and shit. Their immune system gets stronger and shit, right? You know, they're around bacteria, right? I was maybe sick, you know, 2 weeks ago and shit, right? And then my body kind of just like adapted to the you know, to, well, after I was sick and stuff, right, stuff got better, and you know, your body builds antibodies, and then, you know, if you continuously continue to go out, right, you know, you're gonna have more antibodies than people that just stay the fuck in and then maybe go out once or twice a month, right? So it's like, you know, push your body to its fucking boundaries and shit. You know, who cares and shit? Be masculine as fuck, because, you know, this is a world full of fucking pussies and shit. People that, you know, maybe they could be on the phone call and shit, right, talking about some irrelevant ass shit. I get straight to the point, right? You want to bang a girl, you want to get straight to the point, right? You know, you want to white nice stand, you got to get straight to the fucking point and shit, right? You know, you don't be a fucking pussy. You don't talk about for 30 minutes about, you know, oh yeah, I used to also wear diapers when I was 2. Like, bro, nobody gives a fuck, bro. Like, you know, everybody used to wear diapers when they were 2. Like, bro, like, the fuck? Like, I'm gonna fucking scream at these motherfuckers and they're gonna shit themselves. That's what the fuck is gonna happen, you know, over time. So, you know, just be tough. Be tough in society, and, you know, don't let that minor shit kind of get in your way, because everybody kind of has those bad genes, those bad traits about them, but when you could work past those bad traits. That's what people do not realize, is that, you know, like, who cares what the fuck your bloodline is, you know? Like, you could survive and be so fucking tough, right, in the future. And, you know, and if you really think about it, our ancestors were really fucking strong people. There was like the Black Death that fucking happened, right? You know, motherfuckers were like, okay, COVID's bad. Yeah, it's bad, right? You know, but then before modern medicine, they had the Black Death, right? You know, and the survival rate of that was very, very low, and it killed a lot of people that were, you know, Europeans and everything. But natural selection, it led to the you know, it kind of led to us today. And so probably a lot of people that you know or I know, you know, through natural selection, you know, they survived the Black Death, and then, you know, they were able to make kids that made other kids, and then eventually led to you, right? So if motherfuckers were able to survive that, you know, if your ancestors were able to survive the Black Death, right, and the survival rate was very, very low, then who is to tell you that you can't survive being, you know, hustling? You can't, like, you know, like, have a 40-hour job, a full-time job, right, while working out, while also having your business on the side, while doing all this shit at the same time, right? You attract the stars. You become a fucking star. Like, you know, I don't understand these people that sit around all on their you know, just chill. They sit around on their fucking bed, do fucking nothing and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I like the motherfuckers that actually do shit, you know? You gotta attract the stars to yourself. Like, the stars are gonna be on you like a fucking sticker, right? You know, you could say that, you know, with money, you know, you get more money and shit. Okay, that's good shit. And then, you get, bitches, and, you know, they want to be around you more, and then they want to constantly be around you, right? You know, because, yeah, you know, they want to be around good energy. And I had a girl that was fucking draining the fuck out of my energy before, and I was like, yeah, fuck that shit. You know, cannot be around people that do that shit, right? But if they're going to drain your energy, that means you got some good energy attached to you. You just got to network a lot and meet a lot of different people. And then, you know, eventually you're going to start to realize, like, damn, you know, I'm actually meeting some high quality people right now. And, like, you know, we're having some good ass fucking, you know, convos and shit. And, you know, there's going to be tough times and tough scenarios that occur all the fucking time to people. But, you know, like, you got to talk shit out with heads and be real but you can't always be real. And you gotta understand, for the most part, it's a cold ass world, and motherfuckers are gonna be fake as fuck. And that's not even just your friends, your family too. They're gonna fucking go against you and shit, and they're gonna fucking try to, take you down. And so at the end of the day, just like be the source of the cold world. Be the fucking source of the cold world, literally. Like, be the source. Why the fuck are these people, getting put in jail? Why are these people, getting fucked over and shit? Because of you. Because 6ix9ine, motherfucker, he fucking put a bunch of people in jail and shit, and then he was like, he put all these people in jail, and like, and now he's okay, he's free, and nobody fucking shot him and shit, because he kind of played the game his way, where it's like he didn't want to go to jail, and so he put all these motherfuckers in jail, and now he has a shit ton of security, and the government literally pays for his security, because he was able to make the government a lot of money by snaking people out, and so he didn't go to jail, and now he has complete freedom. And so that's what you can fucking do and shit. If you're gonna go out and do some criminal shit, then have a lot of shit against other people. And not only that, but like, find a fucking game plan. Get the fuck, move away from the fucking country. Have fucking security by your side. Like, this world is so fucking evil, it's fucking crazy to realize that there's so many people that are getting away with doing the same evil shit that other people are not getting away with. And those people that are like, not getting away with it, they just don't have the power to back themselves up. They don't have the power, right? Because at the end of the day, it's power over people, right? If you have a shit ton of shit against other people, then you're not going to get put in jail, because the cops, they're going to just arrest these people, and then you have all the sufficient evidence, blah, 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 right? And then those people end up going to jail. But then, if you're just going to do some illegal shit, and you're fucking dumb as fuck, and you don't got anything against other people, and, you don't have a way for the government to make money, for the police to make their fucking money, right? Then, bro, you're gonna be put in jail, and you're not gonna be successful, right? But then that's the thing, is that if successful people do criminal shit, that's why the fuck they get away with it, because they know how power works, they know how the mindset works. And I was in the hood today, and I don't know, every time I go through there, I'm like, yo, I feel, there's some dangerous ass shit going on, and I low-key want to be around that shit, because it's like, at the end of the day, you could be around some dangerous shit, but if your angels are around you and shit, then they're gonna be fucking protecting you. You're gonna be protected by, your angels, and they could be very, very strong. And, the Holy Spirit and the Holy Power is insane, right? You gotta believe in God, gotta believe in your own spirit, your own health, and, at the end of the day, have your, most importantly, be thankful that you got your health, because there's people that are going through worse stuff. But, have that Holy Spirit in you. I want to change society. I have that spirit in me. I know for a fact God and my angels, they know that too. And so, if you're gonna be successful, just have a goal. You know what I mean? If God has a goal for you, if God has that for you, then He's gonna make sure that you're gonna achieve that goal. If He has that position there for you in society, in the Matrix, because this is the Matrix, and this is fucking insane. So, whoever's the fucking toughest and shit, whoever's the fucking strongest, is gonna fucking make it. You know what I mean? And so, it's a cold ass world, but be colder. Be the source of that cold world. And then, you could possibly, just outcompete everybody. But it's a long process, and it's not easy, but whoever's willing to take it, go do everything at the same time. That's it. I don't know. That's my advice. I do crypto. I do everything. I go to parties. I go to college. I work. I do everything. So you do everything at the same time, you're going to attract the stars in your favor. So, that's what's up, guys. So hope you all enjoyed this video. Hope you all have a great day, and peace out.